evening, my peoples, and welcome back to the counterattack. We're going to take a little bit of a break from the cardiac event, the roller coaster that is Arsenal, and we're going to talk about African Cup of Nations group stage review today. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic tournament it's been! Full of controversy, excellent technical ability, some really great matches, and a few minnows that are really showing their stuff in this tournament that I definitely did not see coming. So we're gonna get into all six of the groups here and have a little view of the round of 16, which is coming up in a few days. First up, we have Group A, the host nations group, Cameroon. They finished in first place here. And you know what, my people? You can keep all your European-based strikers because Vincent Abubakar is leading all goal scorers with 5 goals so far in this tournament. He scored in every single one of the group stage matches. And Cameroon took 7 out of 9 points, pretty much as expected. Rounding out the rest of the group, second place Burkina Faso. Kind of, expected that as well. But Cape Verde done excellently to pick up 4 points out of this group and finish as one of the 4 best placed third place teams. So they make it out of Group A as well. Unfortunately, Ethiopia, I think they were a little bit lucky, especially in that first group stage match against Cape Verde. They got that red card, and honestly, it was going to be an uphill struggle for them. My honest take on the Ethiopian national team is they looked I watched all 3 of their group games. They looked excellent going forward, but an absolute disaster at the back, and they gave 4 goals to Cameroon. You're not going to get out of the group stage like that. So that is Group A, pretty much as expected. Cameroon, Cape Verde, and Burkina Faso into the round of 16. Next up, we have Group B, and this is the group that has Senegal, Guinea, Malawi, and Zimbabwe rounding out the group. And I've made my predictions pretty clear. I think Senegal is going to win this entire tournament. But as usual, my pre-tournament prediction was almost falling apart immediately. Somehow, Senegal have finished top of the group with 5 points, 1 win and 2 draws, and they've scored exactly 1 goal across 3 games. Sadio Mane with an extra time penalty kick goal against Zimbabwe somehow was enough to win this group. Really strange stat there for a team to finish in first place and only score 1 goal in the group stage, but that's exactly what happened. Rounding out the group qualifiers in second place, Guinea and Malawi escaped this group as well. Really good job for them. I believe this is only their 3rd appearance in the African Cup of Nations tournament, and they've gotten out of the group stage. Really great for them. Senegal, though, they really need to find their scoring boots because things are going to get much harder, and, I love to be right. So I need them to get it together. Next up, we have Group C, and this is the one that got spicy, my people. Oh, so very spicy. We have Morocco, Gabon, the Comoros Islands, and Ghana. And really, the big headline here is Ghana should be ashamed of themselves. The Black Stars have absolutely disgraced themselves here. 1 point from 3 games. They lost to the Comoros Islands and to Morocco. Really a poor showing from them. They are African footballing heritage, and this is what they come up with. Absolutely embarrassing. They should be ashamed, but Morocco, no shame whatsoever. They've won the group. Really well done for them. And Gabon, excellent job finishing in second place with 5 points after all the drama that they've had with Mario Lemina and Aubameyang having to leave the tournament. 2 of their most experienced and most talented players still finished in second place. That is absolutely fantastic for them. But what we need to talk about in this group is the Comoros Islands. Wow. They finished as one of the 4 best third place teams to make it out of this group. Really well done from them. A group that includes Morocco, Gabon, and Ghana, and they've made it out of the group. What a time for them and their fans, everybody living in that country. They must be absolutely buzzing right now. Heading into the round of 16, we won't really talk about who they're going to meet there, but great to get out of the group. I'm so happy and pleased with them. I love watching a minnow do well at these tournaments, and it just fills my heart with joy seeing it. The fourth group we're going to get in today is Group D, comprised of Egypt, Nigeria, Sudan, and Guinea-Bissau. And there's not much to say about this group. Honestly, it was pretty straightforward. And I thought, as you all know, that Senegal was a pre-tournament favorite, and I picked them to win it all. But really, Group D is where the strongest team in the tournament lies, and it's not Egypt. It is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. My goodness, even without Victor Osimhen and Emmanuel Denis, even without the two of those stars, European-based stars, they are doing so well. They are the strongest team so far in the African Cup of Nations. 9 points out of 9, 6 goals scored in the group stages. Following up behind is Egypt on 6 points, who have done okay. They've done enough to get out of the group. Rounding out the group, honestly, poor showings from Sudan and Guinea-Bissau. 2 out of 3 Guineas made it out of this tournament, but not them. Only 1 point. They finished in last place. Group D, fairly straightforward. Next up, we have Group E, Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Algeria. And, you know, the defending champion of the previous tournament always seems to have some horrendous problems at the next one. And Algeria, they're exactly the same. What a mess. Algeria were an absolute disaster. They finished the group at 1 point, rock bottom. But this group, I think I have to give the flowers to the minnows of this group. Equatorial Guinea and Sierra Leone provided some of the most entertaining football so far of African Cup of Nations. I really have to tip my hat to those two countries. Sierra Leone a little bit unlucky to finish in third and not make it through after a match day 3 loss to Equatorial Guinea. So really the story here is Equatorial Guinea, one of the smallest countries footballing-wise in this tournament. They finished in second place with 6 points. Just wow. Seeing them play, I believe it's number 6 for Equatorial Guinea. He is an absolutely fantastic player. I love watching this group, this team, this country play in this tournament, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them in the last 16. I think they, out of all the minnows, have the largest chance of causing an upset in the later rounds. Last but not least, rounding it out, the 6th group, Group F. This is the group that I thought was going to be the group of death. They're just an absolutely stacked group. Mali, the Gambia, Tunisia, and Mauritania. Poor Mauritania. They definitely are the minnows over there, even though the Gambia are the lowest ranked team at this African Cup of Nations. But my, this group, it did not disappoint my people. The Gambia finishing in second place, the lowest ranked team at this tournament. Imagine the lowest ranked team at the World Cup, finishing in, which is usually the third qualifier from Asia. Imagine them finishing second place in their group. That's exactly what the Gambia did here. 7 points out of 9. Really, just finished in second place based on goal difference. They could have won this group. Mali obviously finishing first as expected, but well done to the Gambia. I'm so impressed by them. And Tunisia sneaking through on 3 points. Not exactly the best showing for them. 1 win, 2 losses. Really, they just made it out of this group on the strength of their victory over Mauritania. They, like Algeria and Ghana, might be in trouble in the round of 16. Really looking forward to it because some of these big nations are looking very suspect. The round of 16, it starts on Sunday, I believe, and looking at some of these ties, there are some juicy ties here in the round of 16. Starting it off, we have Burkina Faso and Gabon. That's gonna be a good game. Two good teams. Tunisia, by way of finishing in third place, have drawn Nigeria. That is going to be a hard game for Tunisia. Really difficult. Nigeria looks so strong. Senegal against Cape Verde. I think that's going to be pretty straightforward for Senegal, assuming, of course, they find their shooting boots very quickly. Sadio Mane, please, from the bottom of my heart, please do not disappoint me. Next up, Mali and Equatorial Guinea. That's going to be an excellent game. Guinea and the Gambia. But the thing about this tie is that Guinea are going to be without their best player, Keita, the Liverpool midfielder. He is suspended for this round of 16 tie. That might be tough for them. That I think might be a game that could turn into a massive, massive upset there. Comoros Islands, no good deed goes unpunished, right? They've drawn the host nation, Cameroon and Yaoundé. Oof, that might be a hiding. Vincent Abubakar is coming, and he is going to try to run over the Comoros Islands like the freight train he is. Next up, big clash in the round of 16. Ivory Coast and Egypt. That is going to be huge. Some really big European-based stars are going to grace us on that day. And the last one to round it off, Morocco and Malawi. I think that's going to be a pretty straightforward one for Morocco. And that's the round of 16. I am so looking forward to all of these games. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Please slap that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you later.